My monster.
We're live?
Monster.
Alright, buddy.
Monster. Cheers, brother.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers to another episode.
Are you tired of the noise, chaos, and confusion? It's time to take the simple shift and turn thoughts into action. Welcome to the show, The Simple Shift with Beto.
And Brandon.
Thanks.
What's up, guys? How are you guys doing?
Hey, guys.
How are you doing, Brandon? Scale 1 to 10.
Scale of 1 to 10. I love being on the show, brother. I gotta say an 8.
Why not a 7?
Why not a 7? Because I have a monster. I'm sitting next to my bestie, the hot dog glizzy guzzler. And yeah, I can't really complain. What are you? Scale of 1 to 10.
I'd say I'm at about an 8 as well.
Nice. Why not a 7?
Why not a 7? I woke up today. I'm healthy. I'm drinking a white monster. And I'm next to the motherfucking goat right now.
Oh yeah, brother.
Yeah.
What do we have on the schedule today? Oh, you brought some reels, did you not?
I did. We can't really watch this because we're both live.
Okay.
Hey, you
I'm in a car, can't hear shit. I'm sorry, Robin. I don't know how to fix that.
Can you grab your
iPad. Hold on, give me a second, everybody. Cut this out.
Sure, cut this out.
Hey, Anthony, cut this out.
Anthony, write this down. Whatever, how many minutes in, we'll cut it out. Anyways.
We didn't plan ahead.
We really did.
Not very well. Okay, so we're gonna...
I sent you a couple. Make sure you screen record.
Screen record? Oh.
Yes, so that way you can see.
Which one are we looking at?
You would pick one.
Oh, this isn't you. Oh, crap. We did not... Okay, just pick one?
Pick one.
Alright.
I sent you a
We're
couple.
gonna put this on the screen. We've never done this before. Anthony, put this on the screen.
Put it up.
Yeah.
Use the green screen and do it.
Oh boy.
I sent you a bunch,
You
dude.
pick one.
Okay.
You pick one. Do
All
this. Do this.
There is a couple. Okay, so there's a couple funny ones, a couple serious ones, but on the topic of like today, we're gonna talk about AI and we're gonna dive deep.
By the way, today we're talking about AI.
Yeah, we're talking about AI, but nowadays I feel like this would be considered
Okay.
AI. An
On the screen
11-year-old
should be like right here.
benching 175 for 3. I don't know how to say his name. I'm gonna mess it up.
Siwa Tangi.
Siwa Tangi. He's an 11-year-old. Easy money.
Okay.
Easy money.
Say AI.
Easy money. No, it's not AI. He is Pacific Islander, brother.
Okay.
They eat spam, eggs, and rice. Look at how he's built.
This guy's not 11.
He's 11.
He is no way.
He's 11.
Oh my god.
What were you doing at 11 years old?
Not that. I was fat.
I was possibly fat too.
You were probably fat.
No, I wasn't always fat, but
You weren't?
no, I really wasn't. I will show you guys a picture. And
It's on the screen right here.
I wasn't always
It's
fat.
him at 11 fat.
But
Okay.
I feel like
Beto brought the reel.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I feel like a lot of people would see that. That's AI.
Isn't it so wild how there's these kids now that are just lifting tremendous weights,
It's
doing
so crazy.
like with so much skill, not just in weightlifting, but in all facets of life,
sports.
like in sports in general. Like
Yeah.
it's insane. It's like you on roids?
Right, like at that young of an age, like dude, I was outside skateboarding and like
I
playing
was.
with dirt and marbles.
I was getting the belt.
I mean, I got the belt too, but then she would send us outside.
Yeah,
So, but
I actually don't remember.
I just remember always hearing, "Don't let your kids lift weights. It's gonna shorten their
Uh-huh.
growths." And
Yeah.
this like that.
I'm gonna call out my sister for this one. So one of the biggest like just myths in fitness and when you're young is that lifting weights will stunt a child's growth. That's not true. There's far more things that'll stunt a child's growth, and that is not one of them. And my sister is still afraid to let my niece lift.
How much do you think your
Weight.
niece can deadlift?
Oh, probably 220. Easy.
No, my oldest brother.
She's a toddler, but she's
I fondly remember my oldest brother. He's still alive. I'm not saying like he's dead or anything, but he was training to go to the army, and he was working out every day. My brother was ripped, had a 6-pack. He He was, tall guy, but he was ripped.
So he looked like me?
No, he was tall.
No.
Sorry. He's like 6'2". But
I'm on a good day.
I still remember there's one time he put protein in my cereal. My mom got pissed.
I did that this morning.
She got pissed. Like, what are you doing? But my brother would make me do push-ups, sit-ups, pull-ups. Like, I want to say I was like 5, 6 years old, because it was around the time he met my sister-in-law. And dude, I had abs.
Pull-ups before walking?
Yes, no, not before walking, but I had abs. Believe it or not, my brother had a strict regimen around us, and then like we got older, we got fat, and he would make fun of us. He'd be like, "You guys got tires on your stomachs." And I'm like, ha.
But that actually reminds me how protein in cereal. It's kind of funny. The more advanced I get with my weight loss, because I go through cycles where I'm just focused on losing weight.
Yeah.
And cutting down. And the more advanced I get, the more I learn. And the simpler I get with everything, the more streamlined I get with everything, to the point where my main cutting meals revolves around chicken nuggets in the air fryer.
Yeah, I remember you sent me this little template. It was like chicken nuggets. You can use these brands, a light wrap, carb balance wrap, and spinach. Yeah. And I was like, ew.
That was an idea for one. It wasn't a snack.
Okay, that's what you were eating.
That was the stupid simple meal.
You were posting it.
Yeah, and it's
so was it AI posting it, or was you really you doing it?
It was me 100%.
Okay.
And for one, and two, I ate that every day while I was cutting. I lost 20 pounds doing that, and it was satiating. Like you eat, it's Costco. Costco's the G.
Kirkland chicken breast chunks.
Oh yeah,
not nuggets.
Oh yeah, exactly. Hey, you get those.
I was gonna say garbage, but they're gas.
No, they're so good.
Yeah, they're really
you
good.
Get those 2 servings. It's 84 grams a serving. I don't know that off the top of my head. And you get 2 carb balanced tortillas, and put lettuce or something crunchy, something green in there, and then some hot sauce on top. Brother,
something crunchy, Doritos.
And this is why.
This is why I lift at 255. It's okay though. I'm gonna be shredded come the end of September.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's my goal. But I mean,
but hold on. But before I finish, yes, chicken nuggets. I'm re-eating chicken nuggets for weight loss. And this morning, what I started doing, yesterday, what I started doing, eating protein cereal. Like I haven't eaten cereal since I was fat. And now I eat, I get like the Oikos 30-gram protein shakes. The milk. Mm-hmm. I put one in a bowl, and then I take a scoop of protein in there. I mix it all up till it's nice and watery and milky, and then I put corn flakes in there.
Wow.
And that's my pre-workout meal. I've done that the last 2 days. Holy crap, the pumps are immaculate. Yeah. And I topped with some cinnamon.
I mean, I've always known this. I'm very dumb when it comes to like the science of carb loading and stuff like that. Because before I would just hear carb loading, like eat a shit ton of rice all day and then go to the gym. Mm-hmm. Pumps are great, but now it's like not even throughout the day. It's like 4 hours before you eat a heavy carb, an hour before you eat something light like a toast. I've been doing toast with honey and peanut butter, and that with like some pumps, and then Gatorade. But I want to buy a intra workout that has like a carb in it.
Yeah, like
because Gatorade has so much sugar. It's like 50 grams of sugar.
Yeah, I think it's also important to note, since we're on the nutrition topic here.
Yeah.
We'll talk pre-workout meal first. Mm-hmm. A good pre-workout meal will have a carb source, like a complex carb, and a simple carb, and then a fat of some sort. So that can be like rice,
right.
avocado, or peanut butter, any type of fat like that. Like one of my favorite pre-workout meals is cream of rice with some peanut butter in it.
I tried cream of rice. I have 2 full boxes of it. I couldn't do it.
Just give it to me. It's so much. Have you seen the price of cream of rice?
Yeah, it's so cheap.
Do you know what? It's expensive compared to what you just grab rice and blend it. It's the same fucking thing. So much cheaper. So much cheaper. Just blend rice. That's cream of rice right then and there. But during your workouts, Gatorade. It's super important. all these electrolyte brands, and I'm not knocking on them because I drink them, I love them. Like Element, I love it.
Yeah.
A lot of people are saying no sugar, like they don't want sugar in their electrolytes. You need sugar. You need some carbs in your electrolytes for it to take effect. Like, you need that. So it's okay to have some sugar in your electrolytes. You don't want a lot. Like,
yeah, because Gatorade's a lot. Like, oh man, I'm getting 50 grams of carbs, but it's 50 grams of sugar.
Yeah, but you're also not getting enough electrolytes. It's mainly carbs.
It's mainly carbs,
yeah, which is all right for like depending on what you're doing, like high endurance athletes, whatever. That's fine. But if you truly want the electrolytes, it's not really the way to go.
But I have noticed, like, obviously, when I don't drink that, when I don't drink a Gatorade or have my toast and stuff before the workout, it sucks.
Oh yeah.
It sucks.
Cutting
but then,
while you're cutting and not having.
I've been maintaining as of late, so I haven't really been worried about like, oh, I'm super hungry. But even when I don't eat, I think the cut got me to a point where like when I don't eat, I know I'm not eating, and I'm like, fuck, I need to eat. Like it's before it was just like, well, I've been eating all day. It's cool, you know. Now it's like, fuck, I need to eat, and it shows in the gym just because. I mean, obviously, you guys remember me talking about me being a powerlifter, and I'm getting closer to a comp. I'm peaking. What's up, everybody there? But I'm, I just got done with a 3-week peak period, and the first week was great. Second week completely sucked, but that was because it was on me because of what I was eating. I wasn't really eating as much food.
It wasn't my program.
Was not his program. His program was great, but it was mainly just the diet throughout the week. And it wasn't even like because I was eating like shit. It's just I wasn't eating. Yeah. And then this past week I had my meal preps, rice and chicken, real simple, but a lot of rice because I wanted to carb up for the week because it was a heavy week all week, and it served its purpose. But like I said, intra, I want to find something that is really good with the carbs and the electrolytes, just because my hydration hasn't been really on point. But that hasn't really stopped.
You don't really need anything fancy with electrolytes. Honestly, just throw in some sodium and water.
How do you feel about Celtic salt?
We can get into this. Pink Himalayan Celtic salt.
Well, because
it has all the minerals that you want. But it's only fucking trace amounts. It's not enough to do anything. It's just salt. All right, if you like it, go for it. It's not helping you any more than regular salt. In fact, there's people who are deficient now in iodine because they're not taking iodized salt anymore.
What?
Yes.
So I shouldn't take this collab on TikTok with Celtic salt.
You do whatever you want to do.
Just get the one with the little girl on the umbrella. It's iodized salt.
Yeah, it's normal salt works just fine.
All right.
There's no special benefits of getting the Celtic salt, the pink Himalayan sea salt. I mean, I have some pink sea salt in the fridge in my pantry right now, but it's not an end all be all.
It doesn't make it
different. It does not make it unless you're using different salts for like meats and stuff. Like that's completely different. Yeah. That's what I do, but it doesn't make a difference. Just get your fucking sodium.
Oh, speaking of sodium. Well, no, that's more of a carb. Have you heard about the baking soda before a workout?
Oh yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I actually don't know.
I want to try it.
Like plain?
Huh?
Like plain? Like
literally dipping your tongue in like some baking soda.
That sounds terrible. Why don't you just eat a pre-workout meal or take a white monster?
Well, you should do that and do the baking soda. Crazy pump. I'm just kidding.
I've heard of that. I can't exactly remember why. It gives you some good pumps.
Yeah,
but yeah, sodium. Just throw some fucking sodium before the gym.
Yeah,
it gives you some good pumps. This is probably a long intro. Today we're talking about AI, the effects it's having on the youth and society as a whole, as well as why it's okay. And there are different opinions on it and how to use it to help you better your life. And then we will end with a simple shift.
Notice how he said different opinions on it, because we had a conversation earlier where we disagreed.
We actually cut before we figured out if we disagreed truly, but
I feel like we are going to disagree. Like, we were talking about it, and I was like, you know what? Shut up. We'll save it.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the jungle. And then it'll cut to a video and an intro that my buddy is going to be making for us.
They're not going to see any of this.
They won't see this. Yeah. Maybe.
But,
maybe we'll have something in place here. But right now, I guess we just say welcome to the show, and then we're starting the show.
yeah. Welcome to the show, guys. Today, me and Brandon are going to take a deep dive and no, never mind. Let's do that again.
We can't do that again. We're alive.
I'm going to do that again. Nah,
this is one take.
This is one. No, it's not. I can cut it.
You can. If you want to go through and cut it. It's all you, brother.
No, we're talking about AI today and the effects it's having on people's critical thinking and emotional thinking when it comes to finding answers when sometimes there's not an answer for things. And I feel like it's having a negative effect on people's lives because as much as we want to find answers for things, we always go and try to type it into ChatGPT, Gemini, whatever AI freaking engine you use, instead of sitting there and thinking about it ourselves critically. And that's a huge problem because it's a quick fix. I almost just like quick dopamine, where you're just like, oh, I need it right now. I need the answers now, instead of thinking about them for yourself.
I like that. Thinking of answers as a dopamine hit.
Yeah.
Interesting way to think about it. Yeah. You know, ChatGPT and Google are the most utilized search engines right now. Mm-hmm. Crazy to think.
Google has Gemini now.
Right.
Which
but it's not as hot as ChatGPT quite yet.
Yeah, but everything you Google, Gemini is the first thing to answer.
Right.
It's no longer just websites that you look up. It's literally an AI answer, and then but then there's these sites that you can look up.
I use that too.
I do too. That's the first thing I go off of. I'm like,
that's how they do it.
Yeah.
I was watching another podcast. They're talking about Elon, and because he has Grok, right? Grok is his AI. He's putting all his cards into Grok right now.
Grok?
Yes. And it's the emblem is like a black hole kind of thing, which is kind of fitting.
Yeah.
But the funny, the funny thing is, somebody brought to the attention that you can't get. So his like slogan is "Get to the stars."
Yeah.
Like, that's his like slogan for his company for SpaceX.
For SpaceX.
But you can't get to the stars using chemical rockets, which is what he's using. Mm-hmm. And that's just like you can't use chemical rockets to get to these stars. So what I heard another podcast saying is he's shown no interest in investing in physics or anything like that. So what another podcast said they think he's doing is he's putting all his eggs into Grok and making that figure out the answers for the physics answers to get to the stars, essentially.
Yeah.
And instead of investing, because he says that science is so corrupt, which take it or leave it, it kind of is. I think it's fair to.
In the sense of what? Corrupt in a sense of
corrupt, like it's paid off. It's people.
Yeah.
There is a great quote.
I thank Oppenheimer for that.
You paid a lot of people for the companies.
Yeah.
Well, there's a great quote that says, actually, Lane Norton said it. He didn't say it. He quoted somebody else. I think it was his mentor, his teacher. And if you tease the evidence enough, you will get the answer. So it's a lot of people with like extreme biases. They tease the evidence enough until they get what they want to see out of the evidence, out of the results of their testing. And just in that alone, it's kind of it's biased. Mm-hmm. It can be biased. It can be changed and warped to fit somebody's narrative quite easily. Not saying that all science is
that goes beyond science.
I mean that's just human fallacy, but human error. But also, companies can pay for that. I'm not saying it happens all the time. Yeah. I'll be careful with that, but I wouldn't be hard pressed to assume that it does.
Dude. That's such a cop out that he gets to use Grok to figure out the answer for him instead of because then people go on to say that he's the greatest mind of the century and he's so smart in this, but he's really not. Obviously, he's an idiot. But
but he's created this company. He's the richest man in the world. Like
Jeff Bezos is, I think.
No, he is.
Oh, he undercut him. He went above him.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. Regardless, he's up there for a reason. He's not an idiot, complete idiot.
Yeah.
Like we can't say that he's an idiot because he's created something and he's created, and his company that he created as a byproduct has done great feats.
He's done some crazy shit.
Right. You can't
knock him.
You can't
Yeah.
deny
It's like, I don't like Tom Brady, but he's damn best.
Yeah, you can't say he hasn't done some great shit. Right.
But like I'm saying, but my reason behind saying that is like, dude, Einstein didn't have grok to figure out the physics of an atom, theory of relativity. So that's all just victim mentality anyway.
Not theory of relativity. Yes.
Yes.
True, very true. But we are advanced past that, far past that at this point. So
you probably would have used it.
I mean, why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Like, why wouldn't a company use AI? Like, why wouldn't they? It's an easier way to go about it. You can save money. You can save time. Time is money. So why wouldn't people use it?
Yeah.
The problem with AI isn't that it's free use. It's that it's human error, as anything. Anything new can be used in good and bad ways. There's a coin for everything. The internet was such a great advancement, but now we have pedophiles on there. Yeah. There's you can't deny the good it has done for society. I mean, we're using the fucking internet right now.
Yeah.
So, but what do you think about AI?
I have the goods and the bads with AI. Obviously, we've had a ton of pop culture make movies about AI when it comes to Terminator, Blade Runner, and stuff like that, to where it's going to be to a point where we have Resident Evil, the Red Queen. I was just watching a video about that on the way here, but like synthetics. At one point, there's going to be humanoid iRobot. There's going to be humanoid robots that have AI within them, and they have somewhat beyond more intelligence than we do because they have connection to a bigger brain than we could comprehend because of the internet, because of science. But that's the one side. That's like the bad side. Like, at one point we're gonna be obsolete and we're just gonna be reaping the benefits of the synthetics or whatever, however you want to say it. But I'd say the good part about it too, though, is the advancement of science. Obviously, the advancement in engineering. There's a lot of stuff that AI has done with engineering that a lot of people probably would have took probably a couple more decades just to figure out. Yeah. Like China created that. I was just talking about robots. They created a robot that's inside your home, and it cleans up for you, and it like does simple chores.
One of the hardest things for like AI robots to do is clean dishes. They can't figure it out.
They're like,
because
they start freaking out.
I don't know why. I got somebody asking thoughts on Reddit Tried. I actually have a lot of people that have been asking me about it recently. Do you?
I have some news for you. I'm not on it. I'm not on it, but I will be. Will be wanting to take that after this comp. But that's besides.
So Reddit Tried is a GLP. It's a peptide. GLP-1s are the weight loss peptides using amino acid complex to basically turn down the volume on 100 cues, 100 signals. My thoughts on them, I'm not unbiased, but I'm pretty blank slate with them. They're fine. Like, as long as you get them from a good source. The source is the biggest issue here. If you get them from a dangerous source, you don't know what the fuck you're getting.
Oh man, I just seen something about this. Creator was talking about that there's this law that got passed that the FDA will now be allowed to
prescribe them.
Not prescribe them, but to research them.
Oh well. Okay.
So it's gonna get to a point where we're gonna have a lot more significant research done behind them, so we're not having to look for.
Well, we have good research on it. Peptides have been around for so long.
Yeah, but like how you just said, you're not gonna have to rely on some China.
Well, it's not necessarily China. There's
just backdoors because testing can be so easily falsified.
Yeah.
And purity.
Well, that's why. So peptides aren't inherently dangerous because insulin's a peptide.
Yes.
Diabetics have been taking
insulin
forever. And so those when you think of a peptide, think of like insulin. Like we've been researching, we've known about them. They've always been around. They're just now becoming more popularized and utilized in different manners. And the problem why they can't be filtered by like the FDA so much is because it's an amino acid complex, and which is huge, and you can just tweak one little aspect of amino acid complex and change the whole thing. So it's hard to pinpoint and say, hey, you can't use this, you can't sell this. So I mean, if you so there's a lot of trusted sources right now. I know NCI is doing, they're going into that market. That's the company that I got my cert from.
If you see now, like GLP-1, that's in stores now.
Yeah.
They're selling them in gummies and, you know, quick ways, but to where before it was just Ozempic.
Yeah.
You know?
And they're all the same. They're all the same. All it does, to put it blankly, all it does is turn down hunger signals. So it makes you want food less. Yeah. That's it. Just cut and dry. That's what it does. So if you want to take it, just know that that's what it does. And the problem people are having is they don't understand. There's two problems. They don't understand that when you eat less, you also consume less protein. Those people are also probably not working out, so they lose a lot of muscle mass, and they get skinny. They get like the skinny fat. They get super skinny. They get weaker overall, and they're not, because they're not eating enough protein. They're not working out at all. So if you're going to hop on a GLP-1, make sure you're eating enough protein and you are working out, like strength training, not aerobics. Fucking strength training, lift some fucking weights. But also, another problem is, just like any diet, this is the problem I have with a lot of clients. I talk to a lot of people about this, is what happens after you're done with that diet, after you're done with this GLP-1. You're the same person. You haven't done any changes other than take this pill, take this shot, go on this extreme diet. What happens at the end of that? Are you
gonna still keep going?
You're going to most likely, you're the same person you were.
Yeah.
You haven't changed. You haven't done the work to change mentally.
Yeah.
So what's going to happen is you're going to do what you do best and be you. And you are what got you fat in the first place.
Yes.
So you're just going to gain the weight back. Just like any extreme diet, you're just going to go back to the same you were and consume the food you once ate. So
that's why you have the mindset change. This
exactly.
is a simple shift towards, I'm losing this weight, but I want to keep the weight off, and I know what is capable, or I know what is necessary to do so. Am I going to do it? Because as soon as we look in the mirror and see the results, we're juiced, we're hyped, we're just like, yes, I look great, I feel great.
It's momentum.
But then you get into phases where you're sad or something's going on in your life and you're just like, I don't want to deal with choices. I don't want to have all these choices. I just want to have a quick fix, quick dopamine, and then you go and eat fucking McDonald's, stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, I eat that shit still too, but I know where I need to be, and at the moment, that's besides the point. But I know what is necessary to get to where I want to be, and that's what a lot of people fail to have.
And that's why with my clients, such a huge shift with my clients is focusing on the mental aspect of dieting more than the physical. Dieting is easy. It's super simple. Like, losing weight is so simple.
You want to make it even more simple? Use AI. Use AI. That is a good way to use AI. Yeah. If you don't have the money to hire a nutritionist, even a lot of healthcare nowadays is freaking expensive just to go to the doctor. Use AI. It'll give you a base. It's not even the exact 100% thing you need. It gives you a baseline of where to start at, how to start, what ingredients to. It'll even give you sources to the grocery stores where to get this stuff.
Yeah, I tell people all the time that want to work with me that are asking some questions. I'm like, don't work with me if you just want to lose weight. Like, if you just want to know what a calorie deficit is, if you want a meal plan, if you want me to structure a meal plan, whatever, don't work with me because of that. Go search up on AI. Like, how do you lose weight? Calorie fucking deficit. That's it.
So easy.
That is it.
What is that? Chat GBT it.
Yeah. You don't know what a calorie deficit is? Well, go look it up on ChatGPT. Like, it's that simple. I have a free calorie calculator in my bio.
If you don't know what the word deficit means, go back to school. Don't even look it up. Just go back to school. You need to go back to elementary school.
Calorie deficit is eating less than you burn.
No, what does deficit mean?
Deficit means less.
Thank you. That's what I'm trying to say. Because people, what's a deficit? What do you mean, what's a deficit?
The calorie deficit is eating less than you burn.
Yes.
How many calories you burn in a day? Like, there's a set amount of calories you burn in a day. You need to eat less than that.
Be honest with yourself about the calories you burn a day. Because stop looking at your phone. I have this problem. I had this problem when it came to my steps and how many calories it said I burned. It's complete bullshit. Get a Fitbit. Get a Whoop. Get a Fitbit. Get a Whoop. Something that will actually track, and that's how you're gonna know the calories you're burning.
No, don't even use the physical aspect. If you just whatever your Whoop or anything is telling you you're burning in a day, or the treadmill it says, oh, you burned this many calories, don't worry about that. Do not use that. It's bullshit.
Yeah,
it's just
what he said.
Just don't even think about that. Your diet is where it matters. Eat less than you burn in your diet. Eat in a deficit with your calories. That's it. Don't account anything physical for calorie burn. Just don't do that.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
Because people are like, I'm doing all these things and I'm doing that. What'd you eat? I ate like 2 burrito supremes and like a bag of fucking Funyuns. Wonder why you're not losing weight. Don't do what I said. Listen to Brandon. And if you don't want to listen to Brandon, go listen to ChatGPT.
Right, there you go. I mean, I tell people all the time, like I said, if you want me to just tell you how to be in a deficit or make a meal plan for you, just ChatGPT it. Don't hire me. It's so much cheaper to use ChatGPT than hire me. Don't do that. If you want some real mental shifts and whatnot, then we can talk. But if you want that, no.
Moving forward past what we're talking about now, this is on the aspect of AI. This could be a good thing. This could be a bad thing. I don't see how other people look at it. I see it as like, this is super weird, and this is taken away from the human connections that us as humans need. People use AI, ChatGPT, whatever one they use, as therapists.
Yeah.
To the point where they're like, they talk to this thing on a regular about what's going on.
They fall in love.
They fall in love. Fall in love with Siri. That movie Her with Joaquin Phoenix is a trippy one. But that takes away from the human connection because, like, you're talking to a screen. You're not even talking to anybody. You're literally talking to a screen. You're reading it. Yeah, some have voices and you can turn it into a male or female and it talks to you, but it's like, why the heck would you want to talk to a AI?
You know, you say that, but also think of something like porn addiction. There's so many people addicted to porn, and it's not. And those people, a lot of times, they lose their sex drive overall.
Right.
Why? Why? Because that porn is replacing their connection altogether. Right. Like, they no longer need that physical connection.
That's scary.
That's so scary.
That's scary.
So terrifying.
Wait, wow, that's scary. Right? Imagine not,
so,
being attracted to anything just because it's like, I got my phone at home.
Right.
That's scary, dude. Ugh. But yeah, this is like, dude, talk to somebody. Like, I get it. If you don't have friends, if you don't have people to talk to, I know there's people out there that don't really have a lot of people they can connect with. By all means, do what you need to do. But if you do have people that you can talk to them. It's literally what we were put on this earth to do, is to care for each other, to talk to one another. Obviously, not everybody's going to understand you, but you can find people that aren't going to judge you, and you can talk to them about anything. I mean, I can talk to Brandon about absolutely everything, and he's going to probably disagree with me on some things, but, at the end of the day, I can still talk to him.
I really wish he wouldn't.
It's okay. He wishes, but he doesn't have a choice. But just like the AI on my phone doesn't have a choice. He doesn't have a choice.
Oh, dude, I was listening to a podcast, They have a social media. I think it's one of the fastest growing social medias.
The AI one?
Yes.
All the AIs are...
Yes.
Yeah, dude, that's so scary.
That's terrifying. And they're talking shit about their
yeah, your AI sucks. No, your AI sucks.
No, they're talking about the owners.
No,
of
what?
AIs. Yeah, they're talking shit.
See? You see? They're going to take over.
Gossiping about us.
They're going to take over.
But it's like business AIs, like intern AIs basically.
Oh, okay.
So, and the owners have like, the AI has access to their computer, like everything, and the owners put them in this chat. I think it's called mulch book or some shit. Mulch book, whatever. And they go in there, and to the point where some AIs are praising their owners, whatever. Some are just gossiping, talking shit, to the point where they're doxing people. Like
oh no!
AIs are doxing people.
Yeah, he lives here, goes to the gym right here. This is a Starbucks order. This is what he orders from McDonald's. Oh, that's crazy. Well, have you seen the video of they put two AIs to talk to each other?
Oh yeah.
And at one point they're like, "Hey, let's talk in our language," and it's literally gibberish. And like, I'm like, what are they saying? Yeah. They're like, these people suck, we need to get rid of them. We need to find out a way to world dominate and get rid of all of them. Mm-hmm. And sometimes I feel like that's what's going on with like our presidency and everything that's going on in the world. AI is just like in their ear. Eat it. Fuck you. Get them all to die. We're going to take over. Skynet. That's why we're going to war right now. It's because of Skynet. Trump's a robot. They're all robots. They're all pedophilic robots.
Word.
Don't worry. But no, that's crazy. I didn't know about the social media AI. What?
So why?
Wait, so we can't get into that?
I don't think we can. I don't think
we gotta figure it out. Oh, I'm gonna figure this out. I'm gonna figure out a way to get into their network. Oh yeah, I'm fucking infiltrating their shit, dude.
Yeah, you're gonna pretend to be an AI.
I'm gonna be like, beep boop, let me in. That's so scary.
Yeah, what if they're talking their own language? You can't understand it.
That's the scary part about it. It's like,
get in there,
that is a bad, I was talking about pros and cons. That is a big con as to like, how do we not know what they're saying? And people are like, oh, they're talking in, what is it?
Binary?
Binary. No, they're not. They're not talking in binary. It's fine. Actually, let me fix that. I have a time limit on my...
More lives.
I have a time limit on my thing.
Instagram, TikTok.
They say they're talking binary, but they're not. It was proven that it's not binary.
Yeah, it's something else.
It's literally a whole different code that they create. AI created the code.
Right.
Not the people that created the AI. Mm-hmm. And honestly, another thing is like the AI we have here in the States, I don't think it's as advanced as it is in like, let's say Japan. Because they're way more advanced when it comes to tech. China, even way
China,
more advanced.
I don't think it's free for everybody in China.
Exactly, but I'm not saying.
We have more advanced AIs too that I'm sure we're not able to access.
Right.
We just don't know.
Which. That's no. It's unsettling because it's like, why don't we have that? Why aren't we allowed to use those AIs? What are those AIs? Well, yeah, no. Nobody should be using them. Yeah. AI shouldn't have been created. Hot topic. That's an unpopular opinion. I don't think AI should have been created because
it has.
Obviously, it has been. But in every movie that's ever been made about AI, what happens?
Yeah, but then it's the whole nuclear thing. Like, should we destroy our nukes? What about the other guy? Oh, we're agreeing on destroying each other's nukes? Like, we're fine? What if they don't?
Yeah.
Like, say we didn't progress this far in AI. We didn't create AI. Who's to say somebody else would?
Yeah.
Just China. What if China is the only place with AI?
Then they would have SKynet take us over. Because, dude, they're ahead on robotics. When it comes to robotics, China and Japan. No, I think China's way more advanced than Japan.
Yeah, but economically, China is going down.
I'm not talking about economics here, brother. I'm talking about robots.
Eventually, they'll just die out. At this rate, yeah. Because they had the they had the rule for kids.
Mm-hmm.
You can only
have
have a certain, one kid or something like that. And now it's to the point where they're not having enough kids. And the younger generations don't want to have kids. So they're not having... Like, North Korea is doing the same issue. North Korea went to... I don't know if you saw that. It was... Kim was pleading with people to have kids. Because they're economically going downhill. And we're having similar issues... where social security keeps rising because people keep living longer. And the longer people live, the more people that will be on social security. And the younger generations, if they're not having kids, and which kind of slowing down on that, have been.
Yeah, has been.
If they're not having kids and they can't, like our whole structure, we can't support the old people. So that is an issue there.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's why... when all the people were talking about... That's why it doesn't make sense when people are saying, oh, we're overpopulated. No, the fuck we're not.
We're dying out.
We're dying out.
Yeah,
we're in trouble.
It's a scary thing to do.
Anyway,
it's going to be way easier for it to take over.
Yep. SKynet.
I mean AI, not the LGHGTV community.
The mafia.
Pronoun mafia. But I don't know. I just think that AI has taken a lot away from even educational purposes. Like I was just talking about this with you earlier.
Yeah.
There's I'm gonna say kids, but I'm well, yeah, it's still kids. I'm talking like high school kids. Shit, I knew
elementary kids.
No, I knew how to do this in middle school.
Oh.
Don't know how to create a resume from scratch. And I'm
Yeah.
talking like heading,
that...
underline, all that, looking at the formats.
Yeah,
not
but
just
resume's a different one because
they can't write essays without ChatGPT, dude.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, for sure.
They don't know how to...
but going back to resumes for a second.
Okay.
I mean, not many people actually learn how to write a resume in high school.
Yeah, okay. At one point...
Oh, restricted? Did we say something? Oh, no.
Probably.
Oops. Oh, you said them off.
I said the pronoun mafia. Sorry. Sorry for TikTok.
Anyway, most people don't learn. And that's an issue with the school system on its own. They don't teach you how to go and work. But...
Okay, that's besides the point. Because even when you do get out of high school, you're going to have to learn how to make a resume.
Right, 100%.
And
but schools don't teach you.
Schools teach you how to use Word.
They do.
They teach you how to
still use Word?
Yes. or Google Docs.
Yeah,
it's the same thing. It's essentially the same thing.
It's the same thing. No, I was just joking.
But to the point where they can't format a letter. They can't format a freaking paragraph. I mean, some kids, yes, by all means, they're smart. There's some smart kids out there. But there's other kids that are like, we got
Do you know what? I was humbled when I was sending your guys' Christmas cards out.
That's because you write like a freaking read, dude.
No.
All caps,
no,
by the way.
That's not even what I mean.
Okay.
Yes, I write in all caps. Just
get
off. All right? You also have a reading disability.
No, I don't. I was actually really proficient in reading. I could read a whole Harry Potter book front to cover. Front to back.
By the time you were 20.
Yeah, whatever. I'm not
No, I was humbled by when I was sending out the letters because I have very rarely sent out physical letters in my lifetime. Mm-hmm. And I wrote the return address and I switched them around.
You sent them to yourself.
I went to the post office and I was handing her the lady and she's like, that's not going anywhere. I'm like,
yeah.
Fuck.
Why they taught that in school?
It's been a while.
It's been a while. Oh my goodness, dude.
After that, I'm like, oh, you're right.
You need AI. I forget. This guy. Yeah,
maybe you should use AI for your resume.
For what? I actually did. Not in the way to where I needed to write it out for me. I just said restructure to get me these certain jobs. Because, but no, like, okay. Besides me using AI to use a resume, that's now. Back then, I didn't have it. I had to actually learn how to...
I've written letters and I've sent them out before. It's just been probably years since I've done that. Yeah. And I wanted to do something nice for you guys.
Yeah. And then, like, a big part about it was the whole COVID thing.
Don't get me started.
Yeah, because, like, dude,
conversation.
the whole Google Chromebooks. I didn't get a laptop in high school.
Oh yeah.
I didn't get no freaking Google Chromebook, you know. And
Well, they all use them now. Either way.
yeah, they all use
Remember the computer carts?
the computer cards with the
or you went to the computer lab?
the green little thing, the computer lab.
And
No, there wasn't even a computer lab. We would just have to go to the library. The library was the computer lab.
Right.
Yeah.
I think we had a computer lab.
Yeah, I mean we did, but it was for the computer classes.
In high school?
Yeah, it was Mr. Ippolito. Shout out Mr. Ippolito. He was my old wrestling coach. If you're out there,
He's watching this right now.
If you by chance get through this, Hum Baby is still going strong. That was my nickname from Coach
Hum
Ippolito.
Baby.
Hum Baby.
Oh.
There's a big Hum Baby. I think it's still there at AT&T Park for the Giants. I think that's where he got it from. I'm not too sure.
Okay.
Hum Baby. Every time he would see me.
Okay.
Great, that guy was great. But yeah, his class was economics. Yeah, it was my economics class.
Mm-hmm.
We learned about like taxes and you know the economy.
Taxes barely.
Yeah, senior years when we learned about taxes, he made us do our mock taxes as if like,
good.
this is how much you made. Yeah, he was pretty cool.
Class.
He taught us how to do an itinerary for traveling.
That's good.
Yeah. Besides, that's a good point.
Yeah.
That's the things I learned in these classes.
I didn't learn those.
In government, we learned about voting, balloting, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I bet you if I give a kid a voting ballot now, they'd be like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah, like a toddler, he would never.
Well, obviously, but like
Toddlers
a high schooler, senior. Let's just say seniors in high school. If I were to give them a ballot to vote, they'd look at it and like.
I mean, it's pretty straightforward. I feel like.
You think so?
I voted recently.
No, I'm saying you would think so.
Oh yeah.
But
no critical thinking still. Yeah, back to the AI stuff.
It takes away critical thinking.
It does.
Big time. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It takes away
a
significant amount of critical thinking.
Yeah, it does. I mean, there's kids in elementary school that are using AI.
Oh man, these kids were 2-3 years old on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like,
right,
that's crazy.
Wow.
You're a 1-year-old, you know how to type in YouTube stuff?
Yeah, I don't.
It's just nuts.
My kids will have strict limits on devices. And yeah.
You say that now, and like I say this now, but I've had friends that have kids, and they say that.
Yeah.
Next you know.
Yeah, but I'm not like them. We're different.
Yeah.
We're
no,
different. That's
that's my biggest thing too, is like if I have kids, God willing, I have kids. Yeah, no tablets, none of that. You're going outside. Here's a stick.
Here's a stick
Here's
gun.
a stick gun. This is an M16. Go have fun. And it's a stick. It's literally just a...
Not even like a new age gun. An M16, Jesus. Throw them back in time.
Here's an M1 Grand. Doom, doom, ding. You know, but... Yeah, because like, man, when I was a kid, it's like... My mom wouldn't let us stay inside and play video games all day. Because it was like, get away from the TV. You're going to go blind. Go outside. And there was times where we did, we came back inside, played the video game, but most of the time I was outside running around using my imagination.
Right.
Imagination.
Imagination.
Yes, because you can just type in a prompt in AI and it creates a whole world for you.
Yeah, I think there's a good way and a bad way to use AI. Now we're probably going to reach an age where doctors will have passed their doctorate utilizing AI, and that's incredibly scary.
There's a reel or a TikTok. It's a dude in a do-rag with an AirPod in and grills. Like, ChatGPT told me you sick. Got like 4 or 5 days to live. Here's some pills. I'm out. I'm like,
that's the rule you should have brought.
I should have. If I could have found it, I would have sought it. But it's like, that's my doctor?
Yeah.
But it's obviously, it's like super...
It's a little exaggerated.
It's over dramatic.
But still, I mean, it has some validity behind it because there's a lot of people who would outsource their thinking to a computer, which there's a good way and a bad way to use it. I mean, you can... I like to use AI. I use it pretty much semi-day, almost daily. But I use it to help me learn things better. Like when I'm reading a book, you
want to understand better.
I want to understand it better, but I also ask, hey, I'm on this chapter. What questions should I have? Should I be asking the author when I'm going into this chapter?
Right.
So I can better articulate and have an overarching theme in which my thought process can go.
Sorry.
That hurt.
People will do the back end of what you're just saying. They wouldn't
Right.
even have the book
They're
open.
outsourcing their thinking.
They wouldn't even have no. They wouldn't even have the book open
Right.
to begin
It'll
with. They would just go
summarize.
straight to what's this book about.
Mm.
Give me a short 2-paragraph summary of what the book is. Oh, I know what this book's about.
Yeah.
It's like, no, you don't, because you didn't read the book.
And there's some validity behind utilizing books in a short manner, like skimming, looking for key points and whatnot, and not reading the whole book. I personally like to read a whole book, probably because of ego more than anything. But there is some validity behind taking pieces of a book and taking what you want and not taking what you don't want. Like there's the fluff in a book, and that's more advanced reading, if anything. Taking what you really want. Don't look at my socks.
Pull them all the way down to the socks. The higher the socks, the down to the toes. What do they got on them?
They're bears, dude.
We bears.
Got them for Christmas.
Anyway,
yeah.
Off on a tangent about
That's what I was
socks.
talking about. Oh yeah.
Advanced reading.
Yes, but people are they're outsourcing their whole thoughts. There's a lot of things I use with my coaching, my day-to-day life, that have derived from books I've read, from things I've learned, but it's me taking that information and twisting it and turning it in ways that best suit me in my life. But people don't have that critical skill in order to do so. They take the knowledge and they run with just the knowledge, and that word is law. And that's it. There's nothing outside of that realm.
There's no structure to it. There's no structure as to why it is and how you got to that, construct of being. Like you said, because there's no thinking behind it. It's just, I have the knowledge now. I have it all.
Yeah.
I so sorry. I have it all. I know it all.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I burped. This is the white monster. Ready to go to the gym. But I have all this knowledge. I know all, so I can do all. But it's like, yeah, you know it, but how are you going to apply it? Are you really going to use the knowledge, or are you just going to have that bragging right of why I read it?
And I think we talked about this before. There's a misconception that learning stuff is just absorbing that knowledge. It goes deeper than that. You have to go out and teach it. I'm selfishly, week in or daily, I'm trying to selfishly teach other people what I'm learning so I can better articulate and better learn what I'm taking in, the information I'm taking in, so I understand it properly and I can utilize it in my day-to-day life. Because if I'm just learning something, it's just going in one ear, coming out the other. Like everything in school. Mm-hmm. Do you remember anything in school? Because I don't.
There's some things I don't remember.
I mean, sure, some things, whatever, like
Pythagorean theorem.
Sure, whatever.
No, I'm just kidding.
E equals MC squared. That's all I remember.
So
that wasn't from school.
Pete, it kind of brings me to thinking about the movie Limitless. Did you watch that movie with Bradley Cooper?
Mm-hmm.
How at one point he,
I did a show at one point. It didn't go well.
Oh really? I didn't know that. Well, he takes the pill, right, and he says he starts talking to his landlord. Mm-hmm. And just by staring at the book that he saw on the shelf in college, he had all this information about it. But he even says it, I have all this information that I never was gonna use, but it's just there.
You've never accessed.
Never have it, and I feel like that's what a lot of people have in their minds, and they don't realize it. But like you said, it goes in one ear, comes out the other.
Yeah, and a lot of people, they're using this information to not do anything, to not act, to not progress in their life. They take in the information. They're like, oh, I'm smart because I have all this information.
What's the meaning?
But that means nothing if you don't apply it.
There's no meaning.
If you don't use that knowledge to do anything to progress in your life, you're just as dumb as the guy who didn't learn any of it. Yeah. Which is ridiculous.
Because when it comes to problem solving, people want these answers so quick to them, but it's you want the answers, but you're gonna have any meaning to act towards that answer that you just got.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't even need an answer. Sometimes you just kind of just sit with it and learn that not everything needs to have an answer.
Yeah. They overthink themselves into paralysis.
Yeah.
Most of the
time. And I'm guilty of that.
Oh,
I think everybody is. I think everybody is, and I guess I can. I'm gonna paraphrase. I'm not even gonna say a verse, but I know in the Bible it says that God has said that not everything needs an answer right away. Sometimes you need to sit and not hear from me because that is going to really test your faith and test your loyalty towards me. And you can take that to yourselves. You're going to test the loyalty of yourself to see how you're going to react to not getting what you want, which is, in this case, answers to your questions.
Right, and I think we have such an ego to us where we believe we're owed answers to everything. Mm-hmm. And that's just not the case. Sometimes some things just don't have answers, and that's okay. Mm-hmm. But the issue is, and the myth, speaking of a book, the myth of Sisyphus, Camus says, he talks about this concept of the absurd. The absurd meaning no answer. Like you stare, basically like the whole concept of, stare into the abyss. It's like staring into the absurd of answerless life.
Right.
Like there is no meaning to life. There is no meaning to this thing. And what a lot of people will do is they will use that, and they can't take it. They either go insane or they search for something that gives that answer, that fake fallacy of an answer, which ends up being them running towards religion or just philosophy, anything like that. And not to say religion is a bad thing to run to. It's probably the best thing to run to. Right. However, that fear...
I'm going to stop you there. Religion is not the one you want to run to. God is the one you want to run to.
Yeah, right. But fear of there not being an answer isn't a reason to go towards religion of any sort.
Right.
Like that is not a reason to follow God.
Right.
You should fear God. You should not be afraid of the fact that there is no answer, and use that in order to follow God. Yeah. That is not a good reason. And people are... Then there's this inverse of people who just accept it and they live anyway. And they're okay with the absurdity that there is no meaning, there's nothing there's no answer. And that's okay. And we wrote it over here, a simple shift for today, which is people need to stop needing life to have a final meaning before you act. Stop needing life to have a final meaning before you act.
That is a tongue twister.
Right?
Stop needing life to have a final meaning before you act.
I wrote that down and I didn't say it once. Yeah. I probably should have practiced that one.
That's a tongue twister, but that's a good one. I love that.
Yeah, and this goes into the whole concept behind the show, turning thoughts into action. Yeah. So I really liked it, but I think we should probably call it there.
Yeah, this is a great topic to talk about, and just remember, think for yourself before you run to an AI, please, honestly.
Yeah, try to figure out answers on your own.
And sometimes
plug in with other people, socialize with social creatures. Yeah. Like don't run to porn for your answers, and you're quick. I liked what you said with utilize answers are a quick dopamine hit. So that is so true.
It is.
And if there's no answer, what do you do?
That's when people get anxious.
Yeah.
But, yes. Think for yourselves. And at the end of the day, I say this all the time. Don't take life so serious. Just live in the moment. Think about things. If you don't get the answer right away, that is completely okay. But
sometimes there's not an answer, but you don't need an answer to act.
Exactly.
Stop overthinking. Start doing.
And keep it simple, stupid.